And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is the boy Casanova from Orlando, Florida, on this awesome and international podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs, Season 8, Episode number 6. And today is Saturday, February the 10th, 2024. And the weather here in Orlando will be the intervals of cloud and sunshine, highs of 79 and lows of 61. As you can see, my voice is a little bit better than was last Saturday. It's not 100%, but it's getting there. Hopefully, by next Saturday, my voice is going to be like supposed to be. I drink a lot of, like I said before, a lot of Brazilian remedies, a lot of tea. I do not drink anything cold to get rid of this terrible voice that I was having last Saturday, ladies and gents. But before I go even further, please do not forget to click on the like button as well. Click on the subscribe button. This two click is going to help your boy Casanova to increase this podcast YouTube channel to make it bigger, ladies and gents. I appreciate your support. I'll never, once again, I'll say that again one more time. You will never hear me ask you for your financial support. I'm asking you to click the like button, click on subscribe button, and share the link of this video right here for your families, for your family and friends. Ladies and gents, before I start talking about the topic of the day, I have to talk about the wine of the day here, Casa Casanova. And I was in the wine store yesterday looking for some wine, and I'm looking at different countries, and I found the section that say Argentina, and I have this wine called the Dreaming Tree. It's a rare wine from Argentina, vintage of 2020. And once again, I show the bottle for you right here. And like I always do, you're going to see a nice picture of this wine bottle right here on my social medias as well on my LinkedIn, ladies and gents. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, I just like to disclose to you that this YouTube channel is only the summary what the podcast is all about, the episode of the day. All you need to do if you want to listen to the entire episode for free, click on you see under the description a link that will take you directly to Spotify so you can listen to today's episode for free. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wine to say here is the Dreaming Tree Crush Red Wine, Argentina, vintage of once again 2020. An exciting collaboration between Dave Matthews and our award-winning winemaker Sean Mackenzie. The Dreaming Tree captures the spirit of wine country. Crush is a special blend hand-selected from our favorite varieties. This wine pulls you in with notes of smoky berry and a pop of raspberry jam around the dinner table or out on the patio. It's a wine you have going to want to share with your favorite people. Sean Mackenzie. So, alcohol percentage of this wine is 13.5, and it's disclosure right here that this wine contains sulfites, ladies and gents. Once again, this wine's for Argentina. Normally, I like wines from Argentina, especially the Malbecs. I have different type of winemakers, Malbecs from winemakers, different winemakers, and I like the most of it. So let's see what the Dreaming Tree is all about. Okay. Just a disclosure about this wine, ladies and gents. If you like sweet wine, don't even come close to this wine. Even though I drink a lot of wine that's not sweet, this dreaming tree for me is just too strong and too rich. It's alright to start making me coffee. Cough, not coffee, cough. Excuse me. I'm kind of disappointed with this wine over here. To me personally, it doesn't have the greatest taste that I was expecting since the according to the label here. There's the favorite varieties of grapes for them to make this wine. Well, I'll give you a 6 for this wine over here, ladies and gents. I'll definitely finish because there's two things I do not waste here. Casanova is wine and food. All right. So I'm talking about this wine. I'll finish, but I will never say never, but I don't see in my near future buy another bottle of this wine. And also, I'll not recommend it. I have a choice of different better wine, in my personal opinion, available to share, to disclosure, and to give you as a choice or advice. People, I get this all the time. People asking for wine recommendations, and that's why I keep my collection right here, so make it easy for me to take a picture, or I'll tell them to go to my website, or if I want to go particular, just go on my Facebook, on my social medias, see how them. But if somebody asks for a specifically type of wine, I send them directly, the picture so they can know exactly my recommendation for a better wine, and then this one right here. But like I say, it's available for you, ladies and gents, like I always do. If you like to try, if you like strong, full-body wine, you may have a better palate than I'm having on this wine. You may love it. But once again, this wine is not sweet. If you like sweet wine, sweet red wine, this wine is not for you. Stay away from this dreaming tree right here, because probably it's going to end up being your nightmare. You're going to waste your money and you're not going to like it. So that's my recommendation about this wine, ladies. It's like I say, different strokes for different folks. You may love it. I'm not saying that I'm hating, but I would say it's not, oh my God, what an awesome wine. I'll pour a little bit more here before I start talking about the top cup of the day. So, all right, enough about the wine. It's available for you. And today's top, ladies and gents, you're going to listen to Stephen A. Smith and Deon Cole. If you were watching sports, you definitely know how Stephen A. Smith is, and Deon Cole is a comedian. They are talking about the two huge interview that blew on the internet. First one was Katt Williams on the Club Shay Shay that have over 58 million views, ladies and gents. And also what happened this past week was on the same show, Club Shay Shay, on his YouTube channel, is a Mo'nique interview. All right? And they're going to discuss about different things, different opinions. You're going to listen to all what they have to say. And also, I'm going to play an audio of Judge Mathis and his 2 cents about what he thinks about what's going on with these, I'll not say the comedian wars, but I would say it's something that's going to catch you, something for you to think about what Judge Mathis was talking about on his opinion about what's going on these interviews, ladies and gents. My personal opinion of that is this. I watched the whole Katt Williams, and I know that's another episode on my podcast talking about what the Club Shay Shay and Shannon Sharp and Ocho, that he has the nightcap that they discuss about. There's an episode that you can hear me, my 2 cents about the interview. That Katt Williams interview, I watched everything about it. As for Mo'nique interview, I watched some part of it. I did not watch the whole thing. It was 3 hours and some stuff. I did not have the time to sit to watch it. I watched a couple things on YouTube and also a couple of videos that talking specifically some parts of the whole entire interview on Mo'nique talking about his situation. And also, I'm not playing on the podcast, but if you can see that DL Hughley is talking about you, his 2 cents about Mo'nique and all this situation. And Mo'nique also just said this week that she's going on tour with Katt Williams. That's the Dark Matter tour, I believe that's the name. They're going out for different shows. All my 2 cents is this, okay? I'm not saying they are all about negativity, but I'll wait until get to Netflix because I already pay for Netflix to see what they're talking about, but I'm not going to spend my money to go buy the tickets to go to the tour if they come to Orlando, Florida. I'm not going to do that because there's so much negativity behind these. And I'm a kind of person that I root for the success of everybody. You know, my YouTube channel is small compared to other people that I'm doing my job. I'm working. I do my prayers related to my podcast and the work that I'm doing over here. But I do not hate on nobody. I'm not going to keep my eyes on Club Shay Shay because he's doing his thing. That's his blessing. And I want God to bless him even more. 10 times fold what he's doing in other people there. So I do not hate on nobody's success. And I think that's not productive for the black community or for each other. These big people in the comedy environment and world to be after each other or spilling the beans for extra entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that I said before, I'm still going to say it again. No, that's karma, and that's the universe. And you're going to reap what you sow. So, and I'm going to keep my integrity. I'm not focused on the dollar money or how much success I'm going to get. If I'm going to step on somebody's throat, or if I'm going to talk about somebody's mama, or if I'm going to personally, specifically hurt somebody's feeling just to make my success to go faster. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of things that Mo'nique say about it. I do not like when she was disclosing some related personal information about DL Hughley's daughter. It's just like it's such a mess. It's getting too personal, too deep. So that's my 2 cents about that. And I wanted to listen to the Deon Cole, and Stephen A. Simith are talking about. Ladies and gents, and once again, these are the options. I present the options. I present the situation, the subject, the matter, who I was talking about, and you make your decision. Now, I watched some of the interview. I'm going to watch the whole interview, and I'm going to have my final 2 cents and personal opinion about the whole situation. Right now, I just have an idea, and that's what I'm thinking as far as what I heard and what I saw on that particular situation, ladies and gents. So now it's up to you to listen to this podcast, ladies and gents. Click over there, click on the link. It's going to take you direct to Spotify. Listen to it, and feel free to make your comments on my YouTube channel, or if you go to Spotify or iHeartRadio, and also Apple Podcasts. You can make a review over there about the comments about the episode itself. It's up to you. So that's what I'm here for, to present good topics for you to think about it. And at the end of the day, like Judge Mathis say, it make a disservice to black community. That's why I'm seeing this clash of the titans that to me is not necessary. But for each its own, ladies and gents. So on that note, please be safe, be kind, and be blessed. And do the best what you can do, what you got. And I'll see you next Saturday. And I hope I'll have a better this one. Like I say, one thing about wine, ladies and gents, you look at the review, it's just like you roll the dice. Sometimes you find some great wine, and sometimes wine is not that great. But that's the beauty of it. In my personal opinion, and you may like it, this wine too. So try it. If that's about if that's what you like, more power to you. And I see you next Saturday. Holla!
Coming with the Buddha for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like a push out on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top. Coming with the Buddha for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like a push out on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top. Coming with the Buddha for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like a push out on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost.